Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am bringing you my Partners in Cream update. So Partners in Cream was created by the wonderful and beautiful Steph DaLin and the equally fabulous DaLin from Outwardly Processing. And they came up with this idea over a year now. We're into our second year with it. And it's just the most genius of projects because it focuses on our cream products, which is always the ones that will go off sooner or just turn bad. You know what I mean? They don't last as long as powder products, basically. So they came up with this great idea for Partners in Cream and to focus on our cream products. So I think you can have anywhere from 4 to 6, I want to say, but I don't think they really mind. It's up to you. You can have as many or as little products as you want. The goal is to use them up, get use out of them, pan them, however you want to go through your products. Do as you see fit. The girls are very easygoing with the project and what the rules are. Also, if you don't have a channel or an Instagram, you can go over to DaLin's channel, and she has a community tab where you can let people know how you're getting on, and we can all go over and cheer you on and kind of see how you're getting on with your project as well, which I think is a lovely idea. So let's get started. The first product I have is my High Beam highlighter. Now, really getting down to the ends of this, I really don't have much left at all. If you can see there, we're kind of really scratching and scraping the edges. So this is gone. This came in at 12.44 and it's now down to 9.58. So really, what was that, 3.5 grams? So I really feel that this will actually be gone by next update. I have a sneaking suspicion I'll have the last of it gone. I don't know if you can see into it. Probably not. But I only have this little bit over here in the corner. So I feel like I can have that finished by the next update, which is very exciting because it's a cooler tone as well. And I prefer a warmer highlight for summer, obviously. Summer. It is April. I'm doing this a few days before it goes up. It is snowing. Snowing. How rude. Okay, Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. So really tipping along nicely with this one. I'm very happy with my progress with this one. So you can see the line down there on it. Now, having said that, I mean, yes, you can really see through the windows on it and that, but there's a lot of product I feel up here. So I think when I take the stopper out, I'm still going to have a lot of product left. But as for weights, it came in at 33.15 and it's now at 32.67. Which isn't as much as I would have thought, because I kind of, obviously I don't really apply it during the day because I'm wearing masks and that, but I kind of nearly use it as a lip gloss in the morning because it, you know, it takes me about 20-25 minutes to get to work, so I don't need to put on a mask till I get to work. So I have been using this very consistently, so I'm kind of surprised it hasn't gone down a little bit more, but look, you don't need much of it to be fair, so maybe that's a big factor of it. Next is the NYX Bear With Me foundation. Now, if you saw my last, I don't know why this is happening. If you saw my last update, I had said that I thought there's a bit of confusion with the quarterly refreshes. Some people did it last month, some people are doing it this month. It's not the end of the world, you know, I'm doing mine this month. But I had said last month that I thought that this might roll out because I felt like I had picked the wrong time of year for it. But it turns out I've actually got loads of use out of it. So it came in at 30.52 and I'm now down to 28.32. So I've surprised myself with my use on this. So I think it's actually going to stay in the project altogether. So yeah, that's going to stay in. The Flower Pinched Blush Bomb was another one that I thought I might take out of the project at the refresh. But again, this is it here. I have ended up using this. It came in at 17.62. It's now at 14.9. So I'm actually getting loads of use out of it. What I've been doing is either using it on its own, just depending, you know, if I'm just doing a video or just going out locally. Sorry if you can hear my dog bark, and there's kids kind of cycling in front of the house just to, and how dare they? How very dare they cycle past his window? Sorry, distracted. 14.9 down from 17.62, getting loads of use. Put it on and then put a powder blush over it. And I find that under the mask and that's really lasting well for me. So I'm happy to keep that in now, which is brilliant. I'm delighted. The one item I have decided to take out of this refresh is the e.l.f. gloss in Nude Kiss. So this is it here. I've only used it once. It came in at 34 and it's now 33.96. I used 0.04. I'm just not getting use out of it. It was kind of silly of me to bring it in the first place, if I'm being honest. You know, I'm lucky to be using the Fenty one as it is. So we're going to let this lad out. He'll come back in eventually, but just not for the moment. And in its place, though, I am going to bring a lip liner. So this is the Marc Jacobs, sorry, no, it's very reflective packaging. Marc Jacobs lip liner. And it is a lovely kind of browny nude shade. There isn't a whole lot in it. But the reason that I'm bringing this in is, one, it's one of my older liners, and two, it's a kind of shade that I enjoy at this time of year. I apologize now, the sun is kind of coming through the blinds, so you mightn't see it. So yeah, that's going to come in, and like that, there isn't a whole lot of product in it, so I think that should be an achievable goal. Again, for days like today when I'm doing a video, or if I'm just not really going around the house, but yeah, it's probably all I'd be doing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to wearing that. I think it would be nice. And look, it doesn't have to be done. I need to stop putting pressure on myself into thinking I need to have things, they need to be done. I need to have done by next year rolling. I don't. That's the whole purpose of Project Panning and year-long pans, is that, you know, you have a year to use them up. Apologies. Now will I just do my little eyeballs? So that's the rolling. Now, what I've also decided to do is a usage goal on some products. So I'm bringing in another 5 products into this project because I've decided to keep continuing with those, which I'm surprised at, but I've also decided to bring in a few products. And each of these products are all cream products, and I've barely used them, and I need to know what I think of them even. I don't even know what I think of them, and that's being very honest with you. So these are all coming in, and they're going to have a 10 usage goal, which I think in a month is probably fairly achievable. And if not, if it goes into the second month, so be it. But the first item is going to be the PS, which is Primark Bronze Whip Velvet Finish Cream Bronzer. Very reflective. Basically, this is supposed to be a dupe for the Chanel Tan de Chanel creamy thingy. You know what I'm on about. And you know what? It's not far off it. Once it's on the skin, I don't think you can really tell the difference. And that's being very honest with you. And of course, this is cruelty free. So we're bringing this in and we're going to give it 10 uses. Okay, so that's the first item. Next up is, I know, it's a lip product. But what I want to try and use it as well as a cream blush and see how I feel about it. So this is again by Primark. It's the Floral Days Dewy Lipstick in Dahlia. Very pretty packaging, cardboard packaging, which I really appreciate. And this is the colour. So I think that will go well as well with the lip liner and the Fenty gloss. And that is what it looks like. So you can see it's like a peachy nude, a peachy brownie nude. Very pretty colour. And I want to see if I like the combo of it on the lips and on the cheeks as well. I think it'll be nice. I think it'll be a nice little blush. If it works. I don't know. I haven't used it enough to form an opinion. Next up is the Urban Decay. Oh, well held. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in Trick. So I'm going to try with this to do as Danny from Danny's Makeup does, which is try and use it as an eye base, because I don't find it's deep enough as an eyeliner, you know, top lid eyeliner, if that makes sense. And I don't find that these actually do, for me, for very watery eyes, that they do stick in the waterline. So I've only been using it kind of underneath the eye, and I don't know, it's not something I do very very often. Because again, my eyes water so much. It's just, But this came in a pack. It's the last one. It's one of my oldest kind of eyeliners. It is my oldest eyeliner in my collection. So I want to try and use it like that on the lids and see if that is a use for it. If not, it needs to go in the bin. It's as simple as that. I am also bringing in this beautiful glitter, liquid glitter called, I think, Flirty Birdie it's called, from e.l.f. This was in a Shop My Stash a while back and I absolutely loved it. I thought I wouldn't wear it half as much as I did, but it's just, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. As good as Stila one in my opinion. I didn't think much of the Stila ones, if I'm being honest. I actually prefer this one. And it just, oh, sorry, no, the sun is just not playing ball with me. I do apologise. No, forget about it. But it's very pretty on the eyelid. I'm going to kill those kids. And I think this is the last item. So this is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter in Frog. And again, we're going to give this a 10 uses. These are relatively new to my collection and I haven't even used them yet. I think I've used one of them once. It's not good enough. Stuff needs to get love. Now, I think it was Danny actually told me this as well. I didn't realise the difference between the Super Shocks because I was kind of disappointed that these aren't very pigmented. Oh, no. And she was telling me that the Ultra Glitter, which of course, it's just me not doing my investigation before buying, very glittery eyeshadow. That's what it is. It's a topper. It's not, none of them really. I think I have two that have some base pigment to them, but the rest of them are just a kind of a shimmery eyelid topper. But that's fine. Now that I know that, my expectations have been adjusted, shall we say. So again, coming in and 10 uses. So yeah, is that, what do you think? Is that something that you're okay with me doing? You know, I'm still focusing on 5 products to use, but I'm also bringing in 5 to, you know, have usage goals and kind of get my opinions on them. How did you get on this month? Did you pan anything? Did you put something in that you thought you would get loads of use of and no more than myself used it once? Yeah, let me know down below. I love to know how people are getting on with their projects, if they're, you know, if things are working out as they thought they would, etc. And I also love, if you have any tips or tricks for any of these products that I have, something that you're using them for differently to what I'm using them for, I love that. I love finding out different ways to use products. I just think that's, I love it. Okay, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thank you. Bye. Slán.